So let's start.
Great, good stuff.
Yes. Hello, hello. Welcome to the QiGong Masterclass on spiritual protection, healing, and well-being. So today we will work with QiGong, and QiGong, it means energy cultivation. So we cultivate the living energy, and by cultivation we also mean, practically speaking, movement, breath, and meditation. So these are like the three main keys and pillars to what we do in Qigong. We start by landing in a neutral mind, and from there we move with the breath and with the intention, and in that way we can change the way that energy manifests itself through our body. So, and to get the energy flow more smoothly, and also to create stronger boundaries and healthier energy field. So in this moment, let's begin with that. Let's begin with settling in and grounding into this space together. So I invite you to plant your feet on the earth. If you're sitting cross-legged, that's also fine. Just letting your spine become a little bit straighter. And imagine that your spine is like a pillar. It is a connection between heaven and earth. So when we breathe in now, imagine that you breathe in from your feet. So you're breathing, filling the feet and the belly. And then it's elongating your spine. You're filling your whole body with life force, with life energy that lives through the breath. And then exhale slowly through the mouth like a deep, slow sigh. And as you sigh, you let your shoulder blades relax back and down. Let your chin tuck a little bit gently. And let all the muscles around the bones just melt and relax. So again, breathing in and aligning the spine. A little bit like a wave, breathing in the belly, chest. And then on the exhale, softly through the mouth and soften. Let the body melt and relax, but remain upright. This is called the Wu Wei, effortless effort. We want to find a position where we can maintain the integrity and power of the structure and remain relaxed in all our muscles. So let's take 2 more deep breaths here. Breathing in, filling the belly and the chest. Aligning the spine, the bones, filling the whole body with this life nourishment. And then slowly exhaling, remaining upright with the skeleton. And imagine, see, feel that there's a sun above you. There's a golden sunlight that starts to wash down like a waterfall through your body. So on the next inhale, we're breathing in from the feet, filling the belly and the chest. Aligning and raising the spine up, almost like your head is like a flower that wants to open and catch the sunlight. And then exhale. Remain upright, but let the bones melt, let the muscles melt around the bones. And imagine now that this sunlight is washing through your mind, and it's filling your mind with this golden light. This light that, the light of peace and clarity. This sunlight also carries with it like a golden smile. So each part of your body is touched by this light, is touched by your awareness, your smile. So let your awareness now merge with the sunlight as it washes down through your face, through your throat, opening up your expression. And it starts to melt and release tensions in the shoulder blades, in the shoulders, down through the arms. And let this golden sunlight wash down through the chest. The smile that comes with this sunlight is unconditional. It does not see things as good or bad. It is like the sun, and it shines unconditionally. You are that sunlight. So now, smiling through your sunlight to your heart, just let it light up your heart. Notice that your heart is three-dimensional. It has a back, a front. Just let your awareness hold your heart with the sunlight, sending a smile toward the heart of acknowledgement, of honoring in this moment. Thank you for being here. I see you, I honor you. Letting the sunlight wash down through the belly, all the inner organs. Letting it light up the center of the spine, all the 7 chakras. Lighting up and letting it fill your organs, your liver, your intestines, the spleen, the stomach. You don't need to know exactly where they are. You can just smile towards all the inner organs in the belly, letting them receive the healing of the sunlight. This is called the inner smile meditation, right? The inner smile. Smiling in to the kidneys, the back, connection to our ancestors. Honoring our ancestors, honoring all the challenges, the struggles of the past. And breathing into the kidneys. Just breathe and feel how your kidneys, how you can breathe into your back. And feel the sunlight into the back. Letting your ancestors also receive this healing and this nourishing sunlight. Letting any old wars, protection mechanisms melt in the sunlight. So you exhale, sigh of relief. Letting it dissolve. This waterfall of sunlight washes down through the buttocks, sexual organ. All of it is being illuminated with pure light. That is unconditional love. So any shame or anything that's stuck in there begins to be released as it's held in this light, in this safe space of trust, warmth of the sun. Let the waterfall of sunlight continue to wash down through your legs. The knees, lower legs, the feet, and into the earth. Let's take another deep breath, filling our whole body. Breathe from the belly all the way up. Raising the shoulders to the ears now. Let's imagine that we have 2 heavy bags, 2 suitcases that we came here with. You know, it involves all of our past stories, all the history where we've been before. And let's breathe in and just tense the body. Now really hold and squeeze tight every muscle. Breathe in a little bit more. And on the exhale, you can put these suitcases down. Yeah, with a sigh. Nice. Yeah, just put them down to the earth and know that you can pick them up later. Land fully in this moment. And now, let's pull down the heavens. This is one of the most primary movements of QiGong. And pulling down the heavens, we're already acknowledging the energy of the sun, of the heavens, washing down through us, and we let that continue throughout our practice. Continue to feel this golden waterfall and the smile. This is like the first step, you know, in our healing practice and also in the spiritual protection, because when the energy can flow through our body, which happens when we release all resistance of the mind to any sensation. And when we invoke the energy of the sun, and when we invoke the energy of the divine, of that connection, of our awareness, then the energy can move. And so even if energy comes in from the outside, it moves through. This is like I would say this is the highest, most advanced level, you know? This is like the full, complete surrender and trust. And then we'll work a little bit with other techniques as well to, you know, to strengthen the field. But for now, let's continue to land by pulling down the sun, pulling down the heavens. So in this movement, we're combining the breath with the movement, with the intention. So let's start with just the movement. So feel free here to come to a standing if you like. You can also do this movement sitting down. So here, I am standing, but I can also do this sitting. So just feeling my connection to the earth, and we'll go through this movement like really basic. So first, let's place our palms towards the earth. And imagine that you're opening your energy centers, the Lao Gong, the centers of the palms, and the Yongquan at the bottom of the feet. Imagine that you're opening to sense and feel and connect with the earth. Imagine your awareness just expands into the earth and you become one with the earth energy. Sensing the living being of the earth, expanding your awareness to be one with this being. With all beings, you know, the trees, the roots, the minerals. Sending a greeting. So the earth can help us to transform energy, but also we receive energy continuously from the earth through the energy that we exchange with the earth. We're also receiving energy through our food, right? But we also receive energy through gravity, through the energy of gravity, because when there's an energy that's holding us like gravity, it's not just pushing against us, it's also giving us energy. So in this moment, imagine that as you inhale now and we raise our hands up, like you're receiving nourishment from your roots, from the core of the earth. Let it fill your legs, and let's just open our palms out, palms facing forward like this. And just feel how you're receiving nourishment from the earth. And now expand our awareness into the space, into the field. So here, you can allow your eyes to soften so that instead of like what we usually do, which is to go out and try to grab something with our eyes, with our senses, you're just receiving. So in this moment, just receive. There's nothing you need to do to receive the light from the space around you. There's nothing you need to prove or nowhere you need to go or something to grab. So just relax and allow everything to be perfect as it is. As you open to notice that there are colors in the space, different reflections of light, and that you are in the center, the calm center of your being, receiving all this light. Opening and expanding to the space around us to honor this life that exists around us. And then let's raise our hands up to the sky. So your hands are like plugging into the heavens, fingers plugging into the heavens. Shoulder blades come a little bit back down, and let's just like open our awareness up to the stars, to the spaciousness of the heavens. Here, become aware that the sun and the energy of this light that is always coming down to the earth, regardless of whether it is night or day, it's coming from the stars, from the sun, from the moon. The light of the sun beyond the sun. Let's begin to receive this light now as we inhale. Imagine you're almost like you're grabbing a hold of this light, and on the exhale, just let it wash down through your body. Let it wash down through your center, through your spine. Let the whole spine light up with the light of the sun beyond the sun. And now we're gonna make this into one movement. So we're gonna inhale, and the hands are gonna come up palms facing down and then palms facing forward, palms facing up. Continue the inhale. We come here, exhale, relax shoulder blades, relax elbows, relax palms. And imagine you are washing and filling your whole body with light of the sun beyond the sun, infinite wisdom. Inhale, gather energy from the earth, from all the directions. And we're intentional with gathering, and then on the exhale, softening the body. We're intentional with gathering on the each inhale. We're always gathering life-nourishing chi. And on each exhale, you're letting the waterfall wash through your body and release into the earth so it becomes compost, anything that's ready to be transformed. Let's do one more time. Inhale, open, expand to all the universe, and exhale with a soft sigh of relief. So always feel free to make a sound on the exhale, because it can help to move the energy as well. Just feel yourself bathing in this waterfall of light. Beautiful. So now let's start to open our vessel a little bit. Let's open our body with some gentle movements so that the energy can move through more smoothly. So let's start with our not ankles, wrists. I've been teaching in Spanish recently, so like I forget the names. Yeah, so just opening. So here you can imagine each joint is like, you know, a gear in a machine. So it's like you're oiling, but this is like nature, right? This is the body. So it's a way to honor and also to open. This is good to do. You can switch direction. It's good to do, you know, with, especially if it's cold outside, you know, always good to do in the morning. And let's go to the elbows. So this gear here, just oiling this gear in with presence, awareness, the breath, the movement. And let's switch direction. When we just open like this gently, that's a good start to allow the energy to flow, because the physical vessel is through which the energy channels, the meridians move, right? So the more open we are, our energy, the more soft and relaxed we are, the better the energy can flow. Then let's open our shoulders. Let's come forward and up, back and down. You notice I'm moving my body almost like a wave. It's like my movement is coming from my hips. So one of the principles of our practice is that our whole body, our whole system, everything is interconnected. So I'm not moving anything in total isolation. I'm like aware that my whole body is, you know, affected by each movement. A wave through the spine, which kind of helps to open the spine and the flow of energy through the spine as well. It's also called the Taoist spinal wave. Okay, and if you like, you can make some broader circles with the arms. Feels so good. Okay, and then let's open our neck. So let's lean the neck forward. Let's rotate the head over a little bit, almost like you're listening to ants that are walking on the ground, and listen to your shoulder. And then let's move the head forward again. Other side, listen to the ants crawling on the ground. Listen to your right shoulder, the other shoulder. Coming back. We can open our eyes and let's start to make big circles with the neck to the degree that you feel comfortable. None of these movements should feel sharply painful. It should be, there is no should in what you should experience. But, however, It's good to be very mindful that we're not overexerting our body, so not too fast, too soon. This is why we start with these gentle movements to warm the body up. And let's switch direction. Painting circles with your eyes. All right. Let's come back to center. And yeah, let's rub our hands together. So generating warmth and nourishment in our hands. Let's place our palms. Once they're nice and warm, let's place them over our eyes. And let's let that warmth and nourishment just melt into the face. Imagine it's the same warmth and nourishment that you receive from the sun. From the sun beyond the sun. And let's just start to massage. Let the eyes bathe in a pool of light, and let's massage around the eyes. One other key element of QiGong is self-massage, touch. So we use self-massage to help to soften the body for the energy flow, but also there are all these acupressure points, acupoints in the body, in the face that help us to release different energy blockages, that help us to move the energy. So here around the eyebrows, for example, we have no connection to whenever we have a headache. It's good to massage like a little bit above the eyebrows and on the eyebrows, on the inside, the outside. Helps to move the meridians and the energy to clear that. Then we can massage the ears. It's also an act of self-reflective love, of alohama, and I like to imagine sometimes that the hands are God, the universe, Great Spirit, Pachamama, the Great Cosmic Mother, and they're massaging me, the face. They're massaging your face through your hands. So because we're connected to them, as our Divine Father, Divine Mother. So you can massage now up the hairline, up to the top of the head. And this is called the 100 gateway point to the heavens, top of the head. And there are these, and we're just smoothing out the energy that goes there. It can feel very nice, very relaxing. Okay, and we can massage a little bit on the neck. You can also massage here. There are cavities, the back of the head. I don't know if you can see them, but if you place your thumbs on the back, you come up a little bit, you'll notice there are two cavities there. And these are the wind gates, which are there also like protection against wind. And wind is what brings disease and illness. So you massage here to strengthen our wind gates, to allow the energy to flow freely in our system, our protective system. All right, and let's just clear the mind. Let's just bring the hands out to the side. Clear of any thoughts, concerns, worries. Yeah. Okay, now let's begin tapping. So we're gonna tap with our fists, light fists, like you're holding a dragonfly. You don't want to squeeze it too tight, but it's like a very light fist, and you can tap on the chest, tap on the thymus gland. And here, this helps to boost the immune system. It boosts the amount of T cells in the body. You tap on the chest and the lungs. We help to open the energy, the meridians where we store grief, and to start to transform that into courage. By tapping, opening the body. Let's open out through the arms, tapping on the inside, outside. Awakening the life force in the body. Let's tap. Let's start to massage the belly. So massaging, and you can bounce a little bit your body as you do this. Yeah. Massaging the belly, and make some gentle taps with the belly. And you can make like the belly like a Buddha belly. So your belly is like pouched, like a Buddha. Ah. Ooh. 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 And then let's bring the palms to the kidneys, and let's continue to bounce and massage here, massaging the kidneys. Very important to keep the kidneys warm. In Chinese medicine, we say this is, the connection to our ancestors, and physiologically also it's a connection to our stress, right? The cortisol is being produced top of the kidneys, so the adrenal glands. So we're helping to kind of calm that response, to bring warmth and nourishment to those more ancient parts of us that exist in the spine, kidneys, which connects to the brain as well, the ancient parts of the brain, the fight and flight. So let's just like bring nourishment and warmth, the kidneys, and bounce. Okay, and let's just come out with the hands and let's shake a little bit. Shaking, bouncing on the heels, aligning the bones like the structure of a building, and letting the muscles, tissues, and tendons melt around the bones. Let's make some deep sighs of relief. So let's inhale, gather purified chi. Exhale with a sigh. And you can shake your hands a little bit forward, a little bit out to the side. Opening the chest. Like you can shake a little bit to one side. And shake the hands up. Liberate the chi, liberate the energy. All right, and let's do a trembling horse. Trembling horse. We learn a lot from nature and the animals, right? And the trembling horse is also one of the basic movements that we use to release tension. So let's just see if we can get that. So let's shake the elbows. Let's relax. Make the wrists floppy, elbows floppy, shoulder blades floppy, and start to shake down through the center. And then imagine a horse or a dog, right? Shaking off water. It goes inhale and exhale. Yeah. And then you can shake out one more time, like you're dispersing the chi. Okay, let's do it one more time, this time from the hips up. So let's start by shaking the hips. And that you're gonna notice that starts to move up through the chest. And then that starts to shake out through the shoulder blades and the elbows and then the arms. And here, see how floppy you can let your arms be. See how floppy, how relaxed. Inhaling, gathering all the energy, and exhale, disperse it. All right, one more time. Hands above the head, shaking the hands, elbows, shoulder blades. Shaking. Shoulder blades down the chest, down through the belly. Inhale and exhale. Shake it out. All right, let's land in stillness for a few moments. So you can close your eyes if you feel. And let's place our palms facing each other. This is the Wuji pose, like holding the energy. So let's just stand or sit here and notice the energy moving through your body. Notice what's alive inside of your body. There's nothing to fix, nothing to change. Just a living universe of sensation, and you can smile towards all of it, letting it move and reorganize and balance itself. Smiling inward to your whole being, to the wholeness of the universe within. And let's allow the breath to become deep and slow. So as you inhale, you're filling the belly like a balloon. And it kind of expands the ball of energy between your palms as well. So it's like your whole body, your whole being becomes like a balloon expanding. And on the exhale, slowly coming back. Breathing in, expanding the energy, expanding your energy field, expanding your bubble. Exhale. Imagine you're bathing in a sea of energy, a sea of chi. This energy exists around us like an ocean all the time, and it's pressing on your energy field. It's like giving you a hug, squeezing all of your bones back into their perfect aligned position. And the energy is anchored into your center. Inhale, expand in all directions. Exhale slowly. Receiving, hug the environment of nature, the beings of light, the purified energy of the universe. Inhale, expand. Expanding your energy, opening your cells and pores to receive this light, and exhale. Allowing universal intelligence to center your body. Come into that calm center. Wherever in your body or in your experience you can experience this calmness, calm center of your being. Allow your awareness to rest there now as you continue to breathe slowly and deep. The calm center of your being. Where focus goes, energy moves. So we allow ourselves to feel the spaces in ourselves where there is more calmness. Imagine that your whole being is bathing in an ocean of calmness. In this calmness, the body and the energy heals itself. Just like when we cut a finger, we don't need to try to fix it for it to heal. We just need to keep it clean. Same thing with our energy. So breathing slowly, deeply. Feeling the safety and the trust. Feeling how you're supported and held by the earth, by life itself in this moment. One breathing being among all breathing beings, and we're all sharing this breath together in this moment. With the trees, with each other, even if we're on the other side of the world. In the ocean of breath, connected to all of life. And all of life's intelligence is available to us. So now with deep trust, allow yourself to remain centered in this awareness inside your body, and we can open our eyes gently. Again, just receiving, without grasping. And let's go into a movement called balancing fire and water. So we're gonna inhale, and our hands are gonna come up, front of the body. And then the palms are gonna face down, and as we exhale, palms are gonna come down. Inhale. And as you inhale, it's like you're gathering purified chi of the waters of life from inside the earth. Pure waters filling your body and calming your heart, filling your heart and your mind. And exhale, letting the fire of the heart, the excess fire, just fill your belly and be transformed. Maybe even go down into the earth, any excess energy. So it's balanced now. As we inhale, we gather. Exhale, slow exhale. Balancing the fire and water. And imagine that all of the energies in your body are just being balanced. So it's happening all by itself. You're receiving nourishment on the inhale, exhale, releasing. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Two more times at your own pace. Very good. Now let us open the spine a little bit. So here again, we're making kind of light fist, and we're just gonna open and rotate the upper body. And the hands and arms are like spaghetti noodles. So they're just gonna tap the kidneys. This helps to open the spine. The spine is the main access point, like it's the main river of energy moving through the body. So you want to have an open spine. And opening the Mingmen, which is the life gate at the back between the kidneys. Getting some taps here, and let's let the hand that comes after tap on the chest. So it's like you're guiding like a swing. You're guiding the arm up, chest to open, chest, connecting the waters, the persistence of life to the courage in your lungs, letting it animate expression, personal power. And then let's let that hand come up all the way to the neck, to the shoulder blade, shoulder. And come back down to the chest. Oof. And all the way down. And now let's come to stillness. Let's just let the body come back to stillness by itself. Here in stillness, let's make circles on the hand. One hand comes out and comes in. It's like you're drawing, it's like you're standing waist deep in this pure crystalline water, and you're drawing, pulling in the water circles. And if you like, you can synchronize the breath with the movement, inhaling, circling, and exhaling, coming in with the hand to the belly. All right. Let's place our palms now, palm over the belly. Dan Tien, and let's smile inward. Just notice how you feel now. Contrast to how you felt when we started this practice. Notice if there are any shifts. We're going to go into another movement here. So I'm going to place one foot in front of the other, a little bit diagonal. So it looks like this. It's like the yoga, the warrior pose in yoga. And I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna inhale, opening our hands forward and up. And then it's like I'm pulling down this energy, again, this purified light down through the face. And then as I inhale here, open the chest, and then I exhale down. You exhale down to the legs and like clearing the leg channels. And then I come forward, I lean my weight on the left foot or my front foot, and I inhale up. I gather purified chi of the universe, exhale, let it fall, wash down through the face. Inhaling here, exhaling down, opening the waterways. Inhale, gather. Exhale, washing down. Inhale at the chest. Exhale, release any old stagnant chi down through the legs and into the earth. And then inhale, coming forward, drawing up. Exhaling, receiving. Inhale and exhale. Stretching the back of the leg as well with the water meridian. We inhale, gather. Let's come back to center. Let's switch foot. So we can come in, palms come out, and then as I exhale, one foot comes back, my palms come forward. So, camera's a little bit small, but yeah, it's like this, right? Now I'm like this. Yeah. So my left foot is a little bit diagonal, right foot is pointing forward. And I'm inhaling, receiving, exhaling. Inhale at the heart, chest, and exhale down. And it's like you're cleansing, purifying your energy down through your leg, clearing it into the earth, leaning the weight on the right knee, inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling, exhaling. Continuing. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhaling, gathering. Exhaling and inhaling at the heart. Exhaling, washing down. Okay, then let's inhale. And here, I'm gonna face you. Let's pull ourselves forward, like center. And exhale, anchor the energy down. Okay, now let's cultivate resilience and vigor. And this is like the strength. And so we have our energy field, right, which goes up through our body. It's like the heart torus. It goes out like wings around our body. This is our Wei Qi field, our protective energy field. And so let's work with strengthening that energy field. And yeah, let's begin by putting our arms out to the side. Let's come down. It's like you're sitting down. And then let's cross our hands. And then when I come to my head, my hands unfold. I press palms up towards the heavens and exhale out to the side. Yeah. So I'm bringing this, strengthening the torus field of the heart. Coming down, exhale, and then inhale, crossing the hands. Exhaling out. Very good, yeah. Imagine you're fortifying your energy field, this movement. So you're drawing energy from the earth, protective electromagnetic field of the earth up through the body, through the heart. Exhale. Expand your awareness. Your energy field be strengthened. Coming down, inhale. Unfolding the hands like a flower, opening up towards the heavens, and exhale, fortifying the field. Okay, now, so let's do this movement a little bit more fiercely. So now we're gonna inhale, come up, and you come up on the toes. As you exhale, we're gonna go, yeah. You're fortifying, you feel, setting healthy boundaries. Inhale. Inhale. Inhale, gather. Exhale. Yeah, you feel the power. Okay, now let's.
I like that one.
Okay, now we come down like this, but now we're gonna just tap our glutes. So we're gonna inhale. Yeah, 2 more times. So from here, just stand in your energy field. Feel your Wei Qi field, which is the protected, your power container. Right? Feel it around your body. Whether you can or can't feel it, sense and simply know that you have this protective energy around your body, and it can be whichever shape or form. It can also change shape depending on whether you're drawing your energy in or you're expanding it out. Sometimes we expand our energy out like tentacles, so we can feel what other people are feeling. Some of us are like empaths like that, and we learn to do that as children, because we didn't feel safe. And then with practice, we can pull the energy field so that it's holding us in a way appropriate to the situation, right? So in this moment, see if you can just be aware of our body, the sensations in the body, and see if you can be aware also of the space around your body. Notice where your body, your skin meets your clothes, the air around you. And then expand your awareness a little bit beyond that. How much can you expand the bubble of awareness around your body? See if you can become aware of the edges of your energy field. Maybe there is no edge. Maybe it just dissolves into infinity. Now expand your awareness even more and see how broad can your awareness be? Can you encompass the whole building that you're in? Can you expand your awareness to become one with the city? Just experiment, play with it. if you can expand your awareness to be one with the earth. See if you can imagine that you become like a giant and you expand your awareness to the degree that the earth can fit inside of your heart. That you can hold all of life in your heart. And then come back, allow your awareness to become smaller. Bring your energy field in to the city, to the space just around your body. And feeling your feet now connected to the earth, feeling top of the head connected to the heavens. And imagine on the inhale, you're gathering energy from heaven and earth, filling your heart, filling your spine. And on the exhale, it's like you start to radiate this energy into the space around you, into your energy field. Connect back to the safety of this moment, of this space, of the earth and the heaven. Inhale, gather energy from heaven and earth. Exhale, imagine this energy begins to create a protective field of the energetic, electromagnetic field of the earth, and it starts to fortify your energy field with the energy of the elements, the fire, the water, the earth, the air, like creating protective boundaries around you from the earth. As you inhale, you gather. Exhale, letting this energy radiate out through your palms into the space around you. Letting it purify any energies that are not supposed to be in your field. Let's pull down the heavens now. With this pulling down, we do an invocation as well. So you can say this invocation to yourself in your heart, in your mind, or just out loud if you feel called. Just the essence of it. So we continue to pull down the heavens to purify, cleanse the body temple. I am that I am. I'm calling forth my God presence, I am. May the energy of the divine cleanse and purify my body, my mind, my spirit. May God's will be my will. I surrender my ego and my thoughts. I invoke the presence of universal intelligence to prepare this body and this vessel to be a conduit for unconditional love, light, and healing. So be it, so it is. Feeling how your body's energy is being fully purified and filled with light. The second invocation, we're going to create sword fingers. The sword finger looks like this. Yeah. So the energy goes like and then out through the fingers, right? So we create the protective field around our body. I am that I am. I open and invoke the divine presence to fill this space. Floors, the wall, the ceiling, the environment. You can also pull like forward and back. Calling forth, tuning into the frequency of the universe, the frequency of oneness, present within every atom and molecule to be revealed in this moment. I invoke the presence of God, universal intelligence, to allow only the highest vibrations of light into this space for the soul growth, evolution, enlightenment of all sentient beings. Calling upon the power and presence of the 7 directions, archetypal powers, the north, east, south, and the west. All my guardians and guides, and all the guardians and guides of the celestial realms. I invoke these presence and this power of the Great Spirit, and anything not in alignment with the highest good to be transmuted into pure, clear light now. We're gonna pull down, so be it, so it is, and just clear the sword fingers like this. So be it, so it is. We anchor in, pulling down the heavens one more time. I am that I am. I ask and invoke divine presence to fill every cell in my body with pure light. Pulling down a pillar of light to overflow the mind, the heart, the belly. Beginning to feel 3 energy fields central channel, 7 chakras overflow with universal intelligence, pure presence of the divine, of our higher selves, anchoring fully into the body, in the safety of the earth through our bodies. Beginning to feel how you can fully invoke this universal presence to live as you and through you, bring benefit to all beings as you just walk as life itself, surrendering to the divine, allowing pure healing light to resonate within this being, so I may bring love and healing to all beings I meet, to all life that I come into contact with. You can also feel and imagine that your DNA is being kind of untangled. Like we have our acquired DNA, right? Like acquired nature, we programming from society and stress. So imagine that this light, this pure universal intelligence is beginning to untangle the stress, the lack of trust. It's beginning to untangle the DNA so that it becomes restored to its original properties of love, of trust, of courage, of wisdom, insight, so that the insights can come through. Your connection to life can be fully aligned, alive, oneness. Let's pull down one more time. And let's place our palms together, palm facing palm, bowing. We're going to make a fist with the right hand. Fist of ignorance and violence, and then sword, again sword, but it's embracing the fist this time. Yeah. The fist, ignorance and violence, being embraced by the sword of wisdom and compassion, universal intelligence, and we bow. Now bowing to our practice, dedicating this practice for the soul growth, evolution, enlightenment of all sentient beings, honoring the teachers that have come before us and all of our ancestors, bowing to those yet to come, and honoring the Great Spirit, honoring Great Cosmic Mother and all of life and our higher selves that have brought us together here for this practice. Thank you. Thank you. Bowing to each other, bowing to ourselves. Okay. Beautiful. All right, so let's take some moments to integrate this practice, and let's place one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Yeah, just fully letting this practice integrate into our being. Slow, deep breath, filling the belly and the chest. Exhale slowly. And I want you to imagine now, as you continue to breathe slowly and deeply, the benefits. Rather, let's create a vision for the future, you know. It's called future stepping, traveling, manifesting. So from this space of whatever you found today, you were to uphold this, you know, energetic hygiene and continue this practice. And let's fast forward like a year from now, 5 years from now. And imagine that you're living a life fully alive, fully aligned with who you really want to be, with who you really are. Imagine that your inner connection to life, to the universe is so profound that you are now able to show up without fear, you know, show up in a way with courage. Maybe you have fear, but you have the courage to move through all things, right? Beautified relationships. So just let your mind be free in envisioning, let your heart be free in envisioning the ideal future. Because this is a possibility. This is like one possibility in the field of the millions of timelines ahead of us. So what does it look like? What does it feel like to be in this future time fully connected to yourself and life? How grateful can you be in feeling that you achieve these things that you want to create in the outer world as well from this space? And just whenever the mind comes in and just thinks like, oh, maybe it's not possible or there's a judgment, just breathe and fill the mind with light. Breathe the breath of possibility for yourself. Choosing with the heart, siding with the heart, the path forward. Clearing the illusions of what's not possible with each exhale. Let's take 5 deep breaths here together with this vision. See yourself already there, already living a life of purpose, of great love. Things don't really disturb you or touch you as they used to. And you're fully just happy, being alive, connected to that inner force, connection to the universe, healing, well-being, feeling strong and protected wherever you go. On 3, we're going to exhale. We're going to take deep, powerful, conscious, connected breaths here. So on 3, we're going to exhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale and release any limitations of the past with the exhale. So through the mouth. Exhale a little bit more. Breathe in, fill the belly and the chest. Breathing in possibility. Exhale. Distraction and delusion. Inhale with trust in your ability to overcome challenges with joy. Fill the belly and the chest. Exhale. And feel your healing, your true self already fully manifested on the inhale. Filling the belly and the chest. You're already there. Exhale. Worthiness. 5 is alive. Breathing in as deep as you can. Breathing in. Filling the belly and the chest. Breathe in a little bit more. Breathe in a sacred sip of breath through the mouth. Swallow down to the belly. It's like anchoring the energy into the belly. And then we slowly, slowly exhale through the mouth, like you're breathing a prayer into the upper worlds. And how relaxed yet powerfully seated can you be in this moment, knowing that this reality is already happening? You're already here, already there. So let's take another deep breath. Exhale, open the eyes. Back fully into this space. And you can move the body in a nourishing way or whatever you feel. And let's take a moment to integrate this practice. And I would love to hear from you. Maybe if you write in the chat, or you can share out loud if you like how this practice was for you, what your experience is. This can help to, just to integrate it, and good to be witnessed.
Yeah, I definitely feel more present. Yeah, it makes me realize how I wasn't present this afternoon. So I definitely feel a lot more present and in the body, and grounded as well. So yeah, my energy feels as though it's nicely, balanced and firm. Um, Yeah, I feel that crispness, if that's the word. Yeah. That
Christmas.
energetic crispness. Yeah.
Bye.
So thank you very much. I really appreciated that. It was wonderful, really wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Really
Well, this
appreciated
is
it.
only the beginning. Um, if you so choose, you can also continue this journey in whichever way. And I want to share an invitation with you as well to join in the upcoming course. Um, but I also want to hear from Angelica if she's here. Would like to share something. I know she had some visitors as well. So,
Hi.
hi.
Yeah, I have a dinner outside here, but I still joined my mom is visiting, but I still joined the practice because I really love the practice with you. So thank you. And yeah, I feel much more grounded and more connected to my body and to everything, I would say. So
Mm,
as always, thank you so much for the
mm,
practice and for sharing this.
yeah, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for joining. And yeah, Angelica is in the current 8 weeks to power group. So
Oh,
it's
cool.
cool. Yeah,
Amazing. Is
yeah,
that once a week?
yeah. That is once a week.
Right.
So let me share the poster that I have for this. Uh, we are starting the next one on the 8th of June. So it would be on Sundays at the same time as today.
Okay.
And yeah, the time is also a little bit flexible depending on, we make sure that everybody can attend, right? That really wants to attend.
I know I'm going to Ibiza on the 8th of June. So
I
yeah,
see.
I might be on a plane. But I mean, is there a recording if you can't make the
Yes.
actual time?
Yeah. So all the sessions will be recorded and there will be a lot of additional material. Yeah, this is the poster, right? And I put it 1st of June. So actually we'll have the first session on the 1st of June, but the container with the group after that there won't be like new people joining. That's the intention. So the 1st of June will be an open session for everybody and especially for those that are joining the 8 weeks. And so it will be 9 weeks. But yeah, this is the third time that we're doing this, and it's really really beautiful. So yeah, um,
I
yeah. So
recommend the course. It's really nice. Sorry for
Great.
it's
interrupting.
Thank you,
okay.
Angelica. Thank you.
It's okay. Yeah, I
Thank
love
you.
It's
that.
Yeah.
actually really good. Yeah, I really like it. It's for me, it's been helping me a lot because I was traveling for like 2 months in South America, and then I came back to Sweden, and it was quite tough for me to come back. And then the course started, so I joined, and yeah, it's been really helpful for me to like come back to my center, and like even in times of challenges and hardships, I feel like the course has really helped me to balance myself. So yeah, I really recommend it actually. So
Thank you very
yeah.
much. Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sebastian, will you send anything? Have you got my Facebook Messenger, or um, have you got details to send through on that
Yes. So let me share here. Yeah, I can share with you
chat here?
the
Yeah.
details. It is, I'm also gonna make like a special offer here if for anybody that decides to join from this event, from this class. So the normal price, I've raised the price quite a bit since last time. It's like 400 US dollars. And if you want to sign up today, I'm gonna offer like 280 for it, which was the price for the last one. And that's just for like deciding and committing to the pathway of mastery. But yeah, this I basically have yeah, there's a Facebook event, right, with all the information. And Yeah, I can send it to you, or if I send you,
So shall I just send you my email address? Would that help?
yeah, yeah, that works.
Okay. So I've just sent that to you personally.
Okay, cool. Yeah, actually, I could take a moment here to show you the outline, the training. So it's gonna be 8 weeks, and usually we go a little bit more than 8 weeks, just so we cover all the material, you know. And what's included is you're gonna have like an accountability QiGong buddy. That's
Okay.
part of the practice. So you
Yeah.
check in like once every week. And then we have our weekly trainings once a week, which is usually 1.5, 2 hours. So, you know, some extra time for questions and answers. Sometimes we go past that as well. So, but and then it is, we have a WhatsApp group for accountability and for sharing, you know, our different practice spots, like the methods, techniques, and a website for the course. And yeah, maybe I'll just share the page I have
Oh, yeah.
for where all the material is, because it's really, so it's kind of a course page with all the, you know, all the replays, and then you will also have meditations and course. Let's see. Okay, here we are. So this is what it looks like. See if it wants to join. Di-di-di-di. Loading. Yay. Okay. Yeah, so we have the Notion, it's kind of like a web page with all the um, course material, and yeah, and then all the trainings are here. It's really slow now, but usually yeah, this is also good to, you know, not to rush things. Yeah, so can you see it now?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So this is the course page, and
yeah,
then we have the, you know, the first training here, second training. So these are the different steps, the pathway of mastery that we have. So we just went through spiritual protection, power containers, and this, yeah, this one
yeah.
we will finalizing it. But we've learned three different forms throughout this. So one of them is the eight brocades form.
Okay.
So this is like one of the, because it's one of the main, most famous forms, and this has, yeah, so basically here's all the information on the form, and then
Yeah.
videos for each form and some videos with the full form. And
Cool.
so I think everybody has learned the full form now in the training that is now, and it's receiving a lot of beautiful feedback on how it's impacting, you know, the entire life and habits and things like that. And then, yeah, presentations page where, you know, all in the group present themselves and we get to know each other, discussions, Q&A, additional resources. So here's some other videos, things like that. So yeah, so for each week there's this will be specific to the new group as well. But yeah, so you have here, for example, we went through the Rumi Chakui, which is a way to purify heavy energies using stones. So
Okay.
this is from the Inca tradition, right? So it's like, and then the Taoist five element form. This is another Qigong form, which is the final one that we go through. White Tiger Parts Clouds is the first movement in that form. And then, yeah, this is an invitation to the next training as well. But yeah, basically, yeah, so this is the kind of structure that we have. And it's, yeah, you know, it gets better each time. So, but it's been really phenomenal. And yeah, really happy to be sharing this. So,
Well, thank you very much. Yeah.
yeah,
No,
you're very
thank
welcome.
you. Thank you. Oh, thanks a lot. So yeah, that was great. I really, yeah, I really enjoyed that, and I do feel, yeah, I feel very empowered and present afterwards. So thank you.
Amazing. Okay, so I'll send you an email with the Facebook yeah, the Facebook event page, so
Cool.
you
Yeah,
can look at it.
brilliant.
And yeah, yeah, like I shared with the special price, yeah, that's
What
available
is it
for.
usually? Sorry, what did you say it was usually?
So I've set the price to 400, and it is 280 now.
Oh, okay, and
So
that
it'll be
that
like a
280 is just for today because I don't think I've got enough. I wouldn't be able to. My cash flow is a bit limited at the moment, but uh, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
okay. We can figure it out. I mean,
yeah.
if you're
Cool.
decided and you're all in for it, then it's yeah, then we can still, I can lock in that price for you. You can maybe like do we can do a payment plan or something like that if you feel
Yeah,
that would be
awesome.
helpful for you.
Fantastic. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks ever so much. Really appreciate it,
Awesome.
Sebastian. Take care
Yeah.
now. Bye,
Thank you so
Angelica.
much. Okay. Blessings on the rest of your day. And yeah, let's until we meet again, have a
Yeah.
beautiful continuation.
Thank you very much.